Here I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I've been now. Where I am now, I'm in a special place. A tender warm embrace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live at WGPL 1350 Studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page. And guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 Studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to WPCE 1400 1350 AM, or you can go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com, click and listen live. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM and WPCE 1400 AM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, like and share and shout out.
I don't know about Twitter, but I know Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and Facebook Live. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Good morning, Miss Denise Sharon. Thank you so much for tuning in. If I was you, I would have never tuned in.
Oh my God. Talking about shade first thing on a Monday morning, Mr. E. It is definitely lovely out here. Hampton Roads weather is quite lovely after the storm now, and we're grateful for it. Mr. E, did you have a great weekend?
I had a wonderful weekend. I had a marvelous weekend. I enjoyed the weekend. I didn't do too much of anything special, not a whole lot of work, just reseeding and working a little teeny bit. You know how we do.
Oh, wow. Yes, the weekend was fab-boo. I got a chance to do a little work, a little fun, just enjoyed the family. Just had a good time. It was a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
That's what it's all about, spending a marvelous time doing wonderful things.
Absolutely. Mr. E, today is Monday, and it's our sports talk.
That's right. It's sports talk all around America right here on FYI Radio Show. You know what the talk is on the town. The talk is
we not going to talk on the street yet, Mr. E. I know you ready to go. I got to hold Mr. E back because he got, he's feeling good. He's feeling mighty good. But I wanted to first say, Mr. E, that yes, Sunday, oh my goodness, Sunday's NFL. Talking about games galore.
That's right. Sunday was one of those days where you had games after game after
Yes.
game, back-to-back games, good games, bad games, good. Some people had defeated and some folks lost, some folks
Ooh.
lost, and some folks lost.
And we're going to talk about that. Now, did they have any games before Sunday that we should mention?
No, we had no games before Sunday
Okay.
unless you was dealing with the college, and
Okay.
we only dealing with the NFL, and they got 2 games. We got a game tonight too.
Well, I tell you what, we might as well go ahead and come through now. Mr. E, can you make your announcement? I'm gonna let him make his announcement since he's so anxious about it. And it's good news. Congratulations. But Mr. E, what you got to tell us?
I want to let American teams know that the American team, y'all did a wonderful job on yesterday. I want to let our listening audience know that the Dallas Cowboys beat the LA Rams Super Bowl champ yesterday, and the score was 22-10. The Dallas Cowboys beat the championship team, Super Bowl championship team yesterday.
First of all, I want to know if you got any backlash from y'all winning. People don't like when you win, Mr. E.
I got a whole lot of people that wants to talk about them Cowboys. There a whole lot of people want to say stuff. Nobody's saying stuff to us. Nobody is running their mouth. I don't know why they don't want to talk to us. I can't get anybody to say nothing.
Does anybody want to call in and talk to Mr. E about his wonderful exuberance from this game? But Mr. E, tell us about it. What made it so good? What did you all do right? Who played? Who got injured? What happened?
Our boys played. They had the tackles and defense came through like crazy. The beast was out there. Micah Parsons was out there. The beast stood up. He stood up like a lion and roared. And then Damien, he got up there and talked a little bit, and he said this. He said, "We know our job."
Oh, wow.
We know our job and we know what to do. He said, we getting better and better and better. But since they was talking about next week's game,
why are they talking about next
week's Dallas
game?
Cowboys
are they ready?
and the Philadelphia Eagles. They talking about next week game, and they said this is going to be the Super Bowl to see who's going to be in first place.
Well, that's going to be exciting, but let's focus on this one now. You all did good. Why?
Because we played together. We didn't get up. It wasn't because Dak wasn't in the game. It wasn't because of that. It was because the Dallas Cowboys worked with what they had and they came through.
Yeah, somebody made a statement as I looked at the game that said that Dak, he's not back yet, but they can do pretty good without him.
Well, they played together for such a long time. They the best of friends. They worked out. And see, when you playing together and working together, you got a fine-tuned machine. When you got difficulty, everybody pulling against you, everybody trying to find out where they're at or who they're with, then you're going to have trouble in the city. But when them cylinders are running just like a fine car, just like a fine Jaguar as it purrs down the street.
I was excited about the first touchdown. I was like, okay, get it. Go ahead and get it now. But you all definitely came through playing some great ball. A few of the commentators that were covering the game kind of like, whoa, let's talk about Dallas.
Well, see, and then when we jumped out there, one of the cats that we got to really give credit to, 2 of them on the Dallas Cowboys squad, is that Tony, that Pollard guy, that running back.
That's right.
That running back. And then you got to give CD Lamb. I mean, Lamb caught the ball and his toe was touching on. Yeah, that's how you play football.
They were happy. They were very, very excited. Is it a surprise, though? Did you kind of figure that you all going to win this one?
I knew. I just why I kept my my little talk down, because everybody had predicted Dallas to lose the first 5, 6, 7 games.
Really? But that's not their record. They don't usually lose their first 5. They usually go forth pretty good, And then afterwards, that's when they dropped the ball at times.
Well, this year, because of we didn't have no big names on the team, we got rid of several folk, and so everybody thought that the Cowboys, because we didn't bring any of the Super Bowl picks up there, or
Yes.
all the college boys up there, we didn't bring anybody that wanted to be a part, like Odell Beckham. He wants to be a part of the Dallas Cowboys,
Yes.
and so we didn't pull none of those cats in. We didn't bring any of the superstars. What we brought in is what we had already on the team,
Well,
professional.
we want to say congratulations again and keep up the good work. We want you all to go, as far as you can go. Now next week, like you said, it's going to be a challenge.
It's going to be a challenge next week because the number one team in our division that's who we have to play. That's the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, if when the Cowboys beat them next week, guess what? We'll be in first place of our division.
But Philadelphia, the fans' favorite. I mean, one of the favorite teams.
That's
now,
right.
Because people are raving already. They started raving about Philadelphia from day one.
That's right. Last year was when folks was looking at Philadelphia and said Philadelphia is the team that you gotta beat. They are a team now. Don't get me wrong. Philadelphia Eagles is no joke.
Oh wow! But let's go through some of the winners and the losers.
Well, if you want to really go to the, can I just pick a few out that
Go
I
ahead.
want to pull out there so everybody to know?
Okay.
New York Giants went all the way to London. They went all the way to London to play against the Green Bay Packers, and they beat the Packers 27. Aaron Rodgers 27 to 22.
What was this game?
That was yesterday. That was
I
yesterday
thought Green
morning.
Bay and the Giants played together.
Yeah, they did.
You said
they played against
okay. Go
Giants,
ahead.
and they went to
You
London.
said they went
play.
to London to play.
Yeah,
okay.
they went to London.
And who won?
And the Giants won. They
Ooh,
beat the
Aaron
Giants.
Rodgers and them. I saw him
Aaron
looking really
Rodgers-
sad.
Aaron Rodgers lost. He got to lose all the way to Tampa Bay. He got to lose all the way over there in London.
Oh my
In
goodness!
London.
But why did they go all the way to London to play?
Well,
I'm trying to understand that.
That was one of their contract deals.
Uh-huh.
And then we turned around and saw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They won. Yesterday.
Against?
They won against the ATL, the
Oh,
Atlanta
my.
Falcons. They won 15 to 21 to 15.
Now, some of those games were a slaughter now. Tell me, some of those
you
games.
talk about the game that was
Buffalo
slaughtered.
Bills. Oh, my goodness. You just put a hurting on. Oh, my goodness. What was the score, Mr.
38
to 3.
No, that was the Buffalo Bills.
I want to know who Buffalo played, and the score was just like really.
Buffalo didn't take no hostages yesterday, and the Bills did not take no hostages yesterday. But the thing, when you said something, I couldn't get it out my mouth like I wanted to get it because my thing didn't print that score.
Okay.
But here's what you got to hear when you look at a team that lost so bad.
Who?
Them John Brown, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh my goodness.
When you look at Pittsburgh Steelers, Miss Hinton, my God.
You act like you happy about that.
I get so sick and tired of everybody talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yesterday, them John Brown Buffalo Bills
That's
did
what
a
I just
number.
said.
I just want to say it again. Them Buffalo Bills did a number on those Pittsburgh Steelers. I know BT is listening, and I know that Alvin Rooks is listening. And I called him yesterday, and I said, "Are you gonna wear any of your Pittsburgh stuff today?"
Oh, Well, what is the so far in the season for Pittsburgh?
The record for Pittsburgh right now is a 1-4.
Pittsburgh.
But Buffalo Bills whipped them 38 to 3.
Well, you know what, Buffalo Bills, they are on a roll. Now, I'm not saying they winning everything, but they winning almost everything. They are a good team.
That's right. They're doing a wonderful job. Let me jump down to that team that everybody raving havoc over. Those
Ooh.
Washington Commanders.
Oh my
Those
Lord.
Washington Commanders. Those boys. I put a picture on about the Washington Commanders the other day where they was
Yes.
up there dancing and doing the splits. Did you see that?
Oh my goodness, it didn't look real.
They was out there dancing and doing the splits and cutting up Katrina Brown team. That's Katrina Brown team. And Denise Sherrod. That 21-17, those John Brown Tennessee Titans put it on. I want to say congratulations to my nephew, Tracy. He was right there
Oh,
in,
that is
in, in
marvelous.
Washington when the Tennessee Titans kicked off in the Commanders. I want to see him dance while he was there.
Well, at least it wasn't a slaughter. It was a close game, and but they didn't come through. The problem is their season is a little weak this season.
Well, they dropped them down to 1-4. They
I
in
know
last place
it.
in the division.
Yes,
So
Denise, what do you think about it? How do you feel about it? And also, I wanted to, usually on what you call we serve a little tea on Fridays, but Brian Robinson is back from the commanders, and he got shot. He was the guy that got
yeah,
shot.
yeah, he should have stayed out.
Why you say that? Maybe him coming back
He
is
should have.
gonna help.
He should have stayed out. He should have stayed out. He should have let the people rob him.
Oh my goodness, Mr.
He
E.
should have never came on. He should have never came on.
Oh, okay, so let's find out what is the problem. Why is it that Washington finds themselves struggling a little bit this season?
Just like the guy told me the other day, and this is no shade. The guy told me the other day because they're still high school people.
Oh, that's not good.
That's what they say because they've been having problems. Let's do it that way. First of all, they got the name taken away from them.
Yes.
And they have not gotten over there yet. Second of all, Landover Field is not their home field no more.
Wow.
It's just a play. It's a place where they go to play the game. They rent it out and, they go in and play. And then they got to go back to the high school in Richmond.
Okay. So I want to know from Denise and Katrina. Katrina said that they're struggling a little bit. Denise said she still had hope for her team. Tell us, both of you all, please, what seems to be the problem? Defense. Do they have any stars on the team? Missy, what do you think, in your opinion?
I think that there's too many. They still ain't got themselves together.
Okay.
I think that they're not taking it serious.
Why do you say not taking it serious?
Miss Hinton, when I look at it, they got 17 points yesterday.
Mhm.
They had all the opportunities to make scores. They begin to make silly mistakes. I seen the quarterback. I seen the defensive center guard.
Mhm.
I seen when he came across there that everybody's trying to get on that glory train. They make one great play and then they hoop and hoop and they get so excited and they can't get themselves together. So what they should be doing is getting back in position. Now they're high-five, throwing up in the air, jumping up and down and flipping. They're doing too much foolishness.
Oh, I gotta laugh because Katrina Brown said the Cowboys act like they already won the Super Bowl. Ooh, Shay. Denise says morale may be a problem for sure.
Well, see, here's the thing. The morale problem is gone down. They don't have what it takes. They got too many icons. They got too many people that wants to be a star,
And who do they have? Who are the stars?
And then the funny thing about the stars, they're no names.
Oh.
They no name. They got rid of the quarterback from Old Dominion University, which did them justice last year. And they're just bouncing around. They don't know what they want to do. They go out to practice. They're not serious about practice. They doing splits. I showed you the picture. You sent the information. They doing splits and cartwheels and cutting up like they on the cheerleader squad. They like they trying out for the cheerleader squad,
Oh, wow.
And Pittsburgh Steelers, I just don't know what to say about them. It's just a team that's being made in their team in progress.
What is this? You said, okay, so are you saying that Pittsburgh and also Washington get the Dud Award
They get the
this
Dud
week?
Award. They get it. They get it.
I think because the season, you're in the season and it's, you losing 4 games and winning one. That's kind of pitiful.
And look what Katrina said. They have not learned how to play
As a
as
team.
a team. We have a new quarterback who don't have a connection with
Oh
the team. So
my.
that's off track. That means that they're unsupervised, unorganized. They just everything. They got too much foolishness going on over there. They don't have nothing, no home field, so they don't have a home. They don't have a home court advantage. You know, they don't have nothing to defend unless they go back to Richmond and play in the high school field.
Well, I tell you what, they're gonna have to do better. They're gonna have to kind of come up.
You just have.
I don't know where to go. Who are they gonna play next, Mr. E?
You know, the Washington. I don't know who they're gonna play.
Who are they gonna play, Denise or Katrina?
They're gonna play the local high school team, so they get back on track.
Denise said the coach may also be an issue. Well, it's a problem somewhere, and they're gonna have to find it.
Well, see, here's the problem. Let me tell you what the problem is about Washington. They just is not a team. They changed the command. They changed the name to the Commanders. What are they commanding?
Well, I tell you what, they used to be a household name, and they had a great brand.
Who?
But you know, they made change. Washington was pretty decent. I'm saying its popularity. I remember a time when Hampton Roads was flooded with Washington fans.
Flooded with Redskins fans.
Well, same thing. You had to change it. You had to be politically correct. You had to take down that Redskin thing. It was offensive, and so they did. But I'm saying just changing the name should not make a team kind of like, you know, go into the abyss.
So what do you think happened to them?
I'm not sure. I'm listening to the fans here, and they say they need a coach. They also say they need to learn how to work together as a team, and they need to, you know, kind of like mesh the quarterbacks with the, you know, just to make them, you know, things stand out. I think they need a few stars. They need to just invite a few more great players.
They need to pay money too.
You know, I think they need to do a few things. But Mr. E, in the meantime, let's talk about who else played, who lost, who won. We already took out our 2 duds, gave them their trophy.
San Francisco 49ers played against the Carolina Panthers yesterday, and the score was 37-15. New Orleans Saints played against the Seattle Seahawks, and the score was 39-32. And Minnesota won yesterday. Congratulations. Wow. They won 29-22. And the Cleveland Browns lost to the LA Clippers at 30-28. Wow. And then turn around and then that's your sports.
The Dolphins lost yesterday.
Yeah, that's the Dolphins lost. And a lot of other teams that played. Now tonight gonna be a barn burner.
Tell me.
Tonight you got Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts, they played yesterday also. Okay. When Indianapolis Colts played, they played against the Kansas City. Oh, that's tonight. No, they played against the Indianapolis Colts played against Denver Broncos. Wow. And the score was 12-9. Wow. The Indianapolis Colts beat the Denver Broncos. But tonight, it's going to be a barn burner. It's going to be Kansas City Chiefs going to play tonight.
And who are they playing?
They playing against the
I'll tell you what, get into it at the back end.
I cannot tell you this because somebody's gonna be upset with me.
Uh-oh.
That's the LA Raiders.
Oh my, okay. All right. We're going to talk about this on the other side of the show. In the meantime, we want to make sure we update you on what's going on. Crystal Community Development Corporation is having an anti-bullying rally. Our community against bullying, a call to action now. Now, this is the final week, you guys. It's time to get these folk in the seats. Make sure they come out. Oh my goodness, it's going to be great. We posted the lineup. We have some great folk coming out to be a part of our anti-bullying rally. First of all, it's October the 15th. This Saturday, 11 o'clock a.m., 1765 South Military Highway. And we want you to come out, bring your children, bring your friends, your relatives. It's going to be a great, great event. Mr. E says it's going to be pandemonium. I love that
pandemonium.
And so these are some of our special guests. Of course, you all know the Honorable, our friend, Senator Lionel Lionel, let me get it right.
Sproul.
Sproul
Yeah.
Senior. I'm reading, so you all forgive me here. Lionel Sproul Senior. He's gonna be there with us. Les Smith. He's running for city council in Chesapeake. We'll also have Sean Cunningham. He's a young artist and he is an advocate. He has a story to tell. He's coming on and he's going to share with our youth about his life and how he was bullied and how he recovered and how he lives now, with victory. We're really excited about him talking to our youth. We also have Alan Ellis and Amani,
Yeah.
his beautiful daughter. They are mimes, and they are going to present us with a wonderful, wonderful, creative presentation, and they will just highlight, of course, the topic of bullying. We're so proud of them, and they are a wonderful act, father
Yeah.
and daughter
Yeah.
act, wonderful father and daughter act. Also, don't forget Yolanda Hinton will be there signing my book, Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose. And I'll be there to talk with parents and children and sign copies. And you'll also be able to get it online if you choose to do so right there in real time, Mr. E.
That's right. That's right. And it all takes place at 1765 South Military Highway at 11 a.m. That's 1765 on October the 15th. And you don't want to miss it.
Absolutely. We'll also have Chesapeake Police Department there to talk to our kids, bring them some great things. And we'll also have George Wilson, who is the youth pastor at Galilee Baptist Church, New Galilee Baptist Church. He'll be there to talk with our kids. We'll also have two young ladies, one a former bully and one a former victim, who I'm telling you have really, really come forth to be just lovely ladies that know who they are now. They have gone through it. They can tell you how they had opportunity to overcome it. They got help, and they're doing just fine. We also have a surprise guest. We're not telling who it is, but you got to come out to see who our surprise guest is. It's going to be a real treat. We're going to have Pete's in the dialogue. We're going to be talking, Missy talking with children and families and leaders to find out how we can eradicate this problem. And we're going to have Wild and Out Bullying hosted by Miss Tanya Rollins Shadley.
Yeah.
A Piece of the Dialogue is going to be hosted by Miss Lawanda Tillett. And we're just going to have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time.
That's right. All you have to do is go to 1765 South Military Highway in the city of Chesapeake. That's October the 15th at 11 a.m. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it because bullying is right underneath your nose. Our community against bullying, and it's right underneath your nose. Like Ms. Hinton said, there are going to be some special guests. There's Senator Lionel Sproul along with Mr. Les Smith, who's running, and Miss Lawanda Tillett and Miss Tanya Shatley will be there, and a host of others.
Absolutely.
That's October the 15th at 11 a.m. You don't want to miss it. For more information, give them a call at 757-470-0224. That's 757-470-0224.
Yes, we want to say thank you to our team, Crystal Hinton, educator and counselor, Pam Steyer, CEO of Inspired Travel Vacation, Chris Hinton, owner of Beard Gods, Kimberly Hurdle, author and facilitator. You want to come out on Saturday, be a part of what we're doing. Come out, meet and greet our team, and also just enjoy yourself. It's going to be a really, really good start for us to come together as a community to find out ways we can eradicate and resolve this problem of bullying which is wreaking havoc in the schools or anywhere people are. There's a bully, and we really need to put a stop to it, Mr. E.
And we also want to let you know that one of our volunteers is on the line.
Yes.
Now. We're talking real bad about her. That's Miss Katrina Brown. We thank you so much for all that you're about to do. Don't forget to join us October the 15th at 11 a.m. at 1765 South Military Highway in the beautiful city of Chesapeake, Virginia. Our community against bullying. A call to action now. So give us a call at 757-270-0224.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Annie Miles is going to be there. She's going to also work with us. Thank you so much for being on our team. And we're just blessed. You all come over here on social media and just enjoy the rest of our sports talk and more information about our anti-bullying. Denise Sherrod, thank you so much, because she is really helping us with some things too. She's part of the team. And so you all come on over. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy this weather here in Hampton Roads if you're here. And we'll see you back here on Wednesday.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. If you'd like to be a special guest, all you got to do is pick up the telephone and give us a call at 757-714-7861. Don't forget to join us October the 15th at 11 a.m. at 1765 South Military Highway in the city of Chesapeake, Virginia. Our community against bullying, a call to action now. And have a wonderful, wonderful day.
All right. I forgot to mention one thing, and we'll mention that on Wednesday. Our giveaways.
Yeah.
We're going to be giving away things throughout the whole event, off and on throughout the whole event. We got giveaways. We're so happy about that. Again, Pizza and a Dialogue, hosted by Miss Yolanda Tillett of Little Black Dress. That's her company. You'll be able to meet her. We have Tanya Rollins Shatley, who will be hosting our I'm so busy reading these things. She said it will be 12 instead of 11. It's 11 o'clock a.m. Did anybody say 12? Miss E, did you say 12?
She jumped in there.
Oh, okay. So it's 11 a.m. of course, and everything. So yes, come on out. We have our, excuse me. What did you say,
I'm talking to myself.
Oh, Miss E's over here talking to herself.
I do that because I want everybody to know that our community against bullying, a call to action now, is at 11 a.m.
I'm laughing at Katrina Brown.
It's 11 a.m. and not 12. Katrina Brown said, watch it.
I'm sorry, Katrina. Look, every week we got to give away a Dud Award now. No shade, look, no shade.
You throwing shade on
no
shade. Girl.
I'm just saying it was two teams that was picked out, and we had to put them in that category until they come up. Yes, Ann Miles will be there. It's 11 o'clock again. 11 a.m., 1765 South Military Highway. Please tell folk to come on out. Tell your friends, your relatives, and please bring the youngins. We have some very great things for it. We got some exciting things for the youngins, and we want you all to bring them out. I'll be there with my book, Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose. We have Senator Lionel Spruill. He's a treat. He loves the crowd, and he's going to love on you all. He's given his life for the community. He's always done this, and he's always supported Crystal Community Development Corporation.
That's right.
And
that's
FYI.
Right. That's right. That's what happens when you got someone that's behind your back, and we back at him also. So our hats off to Mr. Lionel Spruill. Hey, what a wonderful job that you're doing. He's got a great big task ahead of him. So, hey, we wish you Godspeed.
Yes, and we're looking forward to hearing from him. And Les Smith is another one who is really a kind young man, somebody that loves he loves the community, and he really needs to find that place. You all that are in Chesapeake need to vote for him so he can go ahead and bring, some things to the table. He has some ideas and things that he wants to share and wants to be a part of. He's running for city council, really city council in Chesapeake, right? In Chesapeake, Virginia. And he's a great person, and he supported us in our efforts as well. Please allow him to be a part of that council. Also, our wonderful entertainment. We're going to have Sean Cunningham. I can't wait to hear from him. I've heard some of his story. I would love to hear more of it. But he is a fantastic artist. He's done some illustrations for a new project that I'm doing. And he's just really a great act. We can't wait to talk with him. Learn more about him, what he's doing. He's worked with youth. He's advocated for bullying, against bullying, and he's just an all-around positive person. Alan Ellis, no words for him.
Yeah.
He is a wonderful person. Always been the same, and he's very creative.
That's right.
He's very smart, creative, and he's an all-around great person to work with. He'll be there. He's a mime. His daughter mimes with him. They are definitely a class act. And you all can look him up on social media. You'll see some of his things that he's done, plays that he's written. And it's just going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. The Chesapeake Police Department, I can't wait to see what they bring for the little kids. They're going to talk a little bit with us. And also former police officer George Wilson, who is the youth organizer at Galilee, and he's also a reverend now. He went from deacon. I call him Deacon Wilson, but he's now Reverend Wilson, and he's doing some great things there. I want to just shout out New Galilee because they have just welcomed me with open arms there with the Young Women Achieving Success program. It was there since 2006, Mr.
Wow, congratulations.
And they have allowed me to come in with the anti-bullying project and rally, and I'm just excited about it. And I just want to shout out Reverend Foreman, First Lady Foreman, Reverend Wilson, Reverend Page, and everybody at New Galilee Church for just being, support for what I do there.
So that's where it's going to be taking place, at the New Galilee at 1765 South Military Highway in the city of Chesapeake, Virginia. Our Community Against Bullying, a call to action now. It's October the 15th at 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
October the 15th at 11 a.m. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's right. Don't get it twisted.
It's 11 a.m. October the 15th, and you don't want to miss it. Our Community Against Bullying. That's what it's all about. We bringing great awareness to it. We letting you know also that there is a problem, and the problem lies within us. And we don't put a stop to it. We don't bring awareness to it now, then we would never be able to control it or contain it. We want our families to be able to stand up in their communities and be able to walk up and down their streets and not have fears. We want our seniors that are in the nursing home. We want our dogs to be able to stand in their own front yard and not get beat up by
poison.
But not be beat up by somebody. When I think about dogs and animals, I know Miss Hinton was told me one day she was riding down the street and the dog came to chase her.
Riding on a bicycle, Mr. Get it straight. Riding on a bicycle. The wonderful thing about it, the Lord told me, don't go down the street with your earplugs in your ear. I was like, huh? And I was riding the bicycle and I heard a noise. And I turned around and talked about something ferocious. This was a greyhound. This was not a puppy. This was a greyhound. And a greyhound is going to outrun everything.
Dog too.
That thing was so huge. I was like, oh. I just started pedaling. I was in the bushes. Woo! But guess what I did? You got to face your fear. Face your fears. I said to myself, I'm going right past there tomorrow, and I'm gonna ride my bike, and I don't care if he out there or not. I'm not gonna be afraid to ride my bicycle out there just because I got chased on a bicycle by a
And
dog
see, and
and
that's
got
what our
bruised.
and that's what our community is all about. Being able to
To
face
face,
your
that's
fear,
right.
being able to go back where something happened to out there, where something happened to you at.
That's right.
That's why so many seniors, when they come outside, they don't want to stay outside too long because you see Tyrone and them boys hanging down, them young men
Mhm.
hanging down on the corner. We ought to be able to enjoy our community. So
Yes,
let's bring some
absolutely.
awareness. Not only that, we want to make sure your children, that you know why your
Yes.
children don't want to go to school, and check your children's arm when they get home because somebody's messing with them, and you say it's only child's play. Remember, it's not child's play. Be concerned about what Billy and Johnny and Mary and them saying,
Yes.
that they don't want to catch the city transit, or they don't want to catch the school bus anymore because somebody keep right on picking at them. Because of bullying, they pick at those ones
Yes.
who being obedient to their mamas and their daddies. They pick on that child who got something different, wearing some
Yes.
nice sneakers and wearing a different hairstyle. They pick on folk because they like what they got, but they don't know how to get it, or cannot get what
Yeah.
you have. So they're gonna pick on you, they're gonna mess with you. And some of the girls have got to the point, and then we call it puppy love. It's not puppy love, it's not child's play, it's something that you gotta pay close attention
Yes.
to. Real close
Absolutely.
attention to.
You do. You have to pay close attention because you have bullies that push kids into selling drugs. You got bullies that make uh, young people do certain things to others. You have an audience of people that will sit back and use bullying as a sport. They love the mess,
Yeah.
and they love to egg on the bully. And we've got to stop those bystanders that don't feel the need to help out or to protect, but they love it. We've got to also help the bully because the bully needs help.
That's
He
right.
needs to
That's
be
right.
reformed, and he has to know that his deeds are dirty and that people will stand up. That's the thing. Nobody's standing. Everybody's scared, shaking under
I
the
ain't going
bed.
out there.
Don't want to face, don't want to stand. If we stand together, we can beat this.
That's
But
right.
so
That's
many
right.
people are too afraid to even join in to help folk to push away people that are harming others. Some people will sit right there and let people do a number on people. Sit right
Yeah, that's
there
right.
and let people just harm and hurt and molest and do all kind of stuff just sitting right there in the front of them. And we want to stop that. We got to help the bully, we got to help the victim, and we got to help the bystander.
Miss Hinton, and they also gonna benefit those who stand by, those who won't say anything, that won't help. They gonna benefit also because once they realize that we know what the reason is, what the cause is, what's going on, and then now they are aware
Yes.
that there's a bully. So now they gonna benefit regardless. The stand buyers, the bully gonna get gonna have the covers pulled off him. The child gonna be able to go back and forth to school. Grandma and them gonna be able to walk into the community because they have now recognized what's going on. Why this kid, why this person is bullying. I want our listening audience to know, Miss Hinton, that gang violence, they don't want your child until they're 9 to 16
Mm.
years old. They don't
Mhm.
want them after 16. Your child, in that little time frame, they just want your child at 9 years old. And after 9, they don't want your children no more because they say when they turn 17 years old, they can go to jail.
I want to say good morning to my cousin Angela Hayes Crump, my other cousin Isaac Hayes. Oh my goodness.
I stand accused.
Tommy. We say, oh, Mr. East trying to sing to the Hayes. Sheila Davis, good morning. And again, Ann Miles. We're going to pray for Ann and her family. Wednesday is the funeral for her brother, my cousin. And, we just, it's hard to lose a loved one. And we will be praying for the family. You all pray for us because we loved our cousin, her brother. We just loved him. He just charismatic and he was something else.
Pretty
He's
day.
just what? Mr. E, no, you're not. Okay.
I'm
So
just,
anyway,
I just thought about that.
no. Anyway, we are just definitely looking forward to great things, though. Denise Ross said most bullies don't like themselves and don't like being a
That's
bully.
right. That's right. They don't like themselves because they don't have what other folks have. You know, that's the thing about a bully. They don't like themselves because one, they don't have what you have. You know, and so now they want to make somebody's life a living hell. So the people that we have that got everything, thinking that they don't have anything, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because they figured that they want to be like the bullies are, because the bullies
Yes.
got free will, they can do anything they want to do, and they get caught up with, but they got somebody got control of them because they want what you got. They want loving
Yes.
parents. They
Yes.
want people that will love them. They want mommies and daddies. They want sisters and brothers. They want cars in their yard. You know, they want brand new clothes. So yeah, they upset with you because you got it going on,
Absolutely.
and you have not really realized that you got it going on. So our community against bullying, a call to action now at 1765 South Military Highway in the city of Chesapeake, Virginia. Remember, that's October the 15th. That's this Saturday
Yes.
at 11 a.m. at 1765. You don't want to miss it.
Yes, come on out, enjoy meeting our team, our staff. And I want to say this, we're going to be talking to families with Pizza in the Dialogue with children, trying to find, acknowledge the problem, but we also want to find solutions. And the wonderful thing about it, Crystal Community Development Corporation behind the scenes have come up with some great things for our schools, our libraries, places where children are educated and children reside. We have something coming up, and we're going to be sharing a little bit of that real soon. So it's not just something that we're doing for cheerleading and everything, but it's going to be, it's going to be cheerleading and more. We're really, really out to really develop young leaders and find a way to get rid of this problem of bullying so we can do just that. So please, 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 all those that are listening, please share our feed, our post, like it, and tell folk to come on out.
That's right.
Our community against bullying is going to take our community, not just me, not just one person. It's going to take our village. It's going to take a community to address this issue. So we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to meeting some of you all. FYI Radio Show is going to be there. Mr. E is hosting the event as well. And we are going to have a great, great, gravy time. She said, Angela says, hurt people hurt people. Bullies are reacting to hurt in their childhood or traumatic episodes in their life. And that is absolutely
That's right.
true.
That's right.
It really is. And so that's why we have compassion for the bully. That's why we want to bring a remedy. We want to see the bully reform because, we understand that, they've gotten it passed down to them. And so they do so much harm. And so that's why they hate it so much. But we want to make sure like I said earlier, we want to leave compassion and we want to leave a door open so they can reform and become better. So thank you all so much. Mr. E, we got a good game. We're going to go back to sports talk. We're going to give you the information again a little bit later, but Mr. E is going to talk a little bit more about the game this week, and he's going to go ahead and shout out his team again. Congratulations, Mr. E. Who asked? I think Katrina asked, are you going to put on is it Katrina? Let's see. Denise, are you going to put on your stuff, your cowboy things now? Are you going to start putting, he has the hat on, everybody. He has the star on. But this is the thing. I don't know if you all have noticed, but Mr. E is a little more laid back this year.
Right. That's
I'm
right.
trying to
right.
I'm trying to see, if he's gonna really get into, oh, my team. Some people want to see that.
Well, Miss Hinton, and you cut folk up, and you hurt folk. I don't want to be known.
Who you hurting?
I don't want to be known as a cowboy bully.
Uh-oh,
I
ladies,
don't want to be known
gentlemen, what
as
do
a
you all think about
I
that?
don't want to be known as a cowboy bully, because Miss Denise Rod said now he gonna start putting on this cowboy, and they can't stand it. They can't stand. And today I have on a cowboy hat that has snake skin on it. Yeah.
He has on the star. But let's give the props to, the
Look,
Cowboys. They are playing good, 1-4. So they're doing something. What are they doing right, Mr.
they
E?
doing their playing game. They playing the game. They have learned the basic fundamental of football.
Hmm.
Wear it proud. I know, Miss Roberta Carter. We coming up against you. We coming up against the Eagles this week. So you got to get ready because it's going to be a bonfire. And when the Cowboys
Ooh.
beat y'all, Miss Roberta Carter, I don't want to see your face.
So, okay, now. So tonight, who's playing?
Tonight, Kansas City is playing tonight. Kansas City
Okay.
is playing against the Raiders tonight.
Oh,
And
boy.
Kansas City, I'm gonna predict the game already.
Tell me
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win the game.
who.
Those John Brown Kansas City gonna beat the snot
Oh,
out of those Raiders.
oh
I
my
mean, you think
goodness.
that the Buffalo Bills did something to those Pittsburgh Steelers? You wait till tonight
Oh
when
my
man has
God.
started getting back there throwing them G bombs down the street, down the court, and Raiders look kind of crazy because he's a flashy guy. So I'm trying to tell all the Raiders fans, get ready. You already got an L in your book, but they're gonna beat the brakes off of you. You know,
Look, we didn't hear. I heard the name Tom Brady one time this weekend, but did
he
they talk a
cried
little bit
yesterday.
more? Tell me what
He
happened.
cried yesterday.
Yes, yes, yes,
Poe Tom. They said Poe Tom is going through some stuff, because he
yes.
said they getting divorced. Him and
Oh
his wife
my.
is having marital problems, and so Tom was supposed to have been able to stay home and
Uh-huh.
help raise the children. She said, well, she dropped her career just to have the babies, and he's
Oh
supposed to have
wow.
did his thing and got back and got home and did. But Tom said, no, I couldn't sit around the house watching them little
Yeah.
hard headed boys.
Oh my.
He
This
said them
is.
babies and hear that nagging wife. He said I couldn't. So they both of them are in the marriage council, but it took his mind off the game, and they're beating him down to a pulp. And he's
Oh
eating too
wow.
much carpet. They're eating too much grass. But they won yesterday.
Yes, yes.
Tampa Bay won yesterday, so he's doing a wonderful job holding them together. But you know what
Absolutely.
got me, Miss Hinton, when New York Giants went over to London to play against Aaron Rodgers. Now, here's the kicker part.
Yes.
There's a first, second, third, and fourth place in our division.
Yes.
Right now, the Philadelphia Eagles are in first
First
place,
place.
and the Washington Commanders are in fourth place.
Yes.
Now, the Giants is in third place, and the
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys are in second place.
Yes.
Now, next week coming up, it's a possibility that the Cowboys can be number one
Oh
in their
my.
division. So now, what I'm getting ready to do, I'm gonna tell y'all can mess around, and let them Cowboys be number one without Dak. I'll put on more
Oh
Cowboy stuff.
wow.
I got a host of a lot of Cowboy stuff. I got
Uh-huh.
rings, and I got I got rings.
No comment. You want to tell her about your ring?
No, I ain't telling everybody about I can't tell everybody about the rings. I got rings that turns colors, but I got rings.
Yes.
And so, so get ready. Y'all get ready. It's gonna be a barn burner. But really, we want you to be ready for October the 15th. We
Yes.
want you to get yourself together, pick up the children in your community. Go out there and make flyers with your children and roll them up and bring them to 1765 South Military Highway and
Yes.
enter into the banner competition. Oh, it's going to be one of the greatest things you ever want to see. It's $150 for first place, it's $100 for second place, and it's $75 for third place. And you know, it's a pizza and a dialogue. You're gonna get an opportunity to hear folks who have been bullied. You know, we're gonna be talking about those who
Yes.
been bullied and how they got out of being bullied and what they had to do in order for the bully to leave them
Mhm.
alone. You know, I
Yes.
remind myself every now and then that I'm out of being bullied, you know, because there was a girl when I was in school that want my greasy lunch bag. I mean, the bag was just as
Wow.
greasy, and it didn't make a difference. And we didn't have no bags back in the day, them brown bags to carry our lunch in, and I had the bag for the bread in it. You know how you buy the bread, and so that bread wrapper, Wonder Bread or Mary Jane bread, was my bag to carry my lunch in.
Oh
And
my.
and she wanted that lunch. It won't no fried chicken, it won't no tuna fish. It was just bologna. It
Yikes. Or some white bread, I can imagine.
and some white bread. So, and I had to take her out of that bullying habit. So we want to help
Yes.
you. You ain't got to use the same force that I used to make her leave me alone. So we want you to join us October the 15th at 11 a.m. at 11 a.m. at 11 a.m. at 1765 South Military Highway in the city of
Yes.
Chesapeake, Virginia.
Oh yeah. So many great things are gonna be happening. We have a surprise, guest coming in. It's gonna be so much fun. Please bring your teenagers, your kids out, your family, your friends. Just come on and enjoy a day. The weather's supposed to be pretty decent here. Um, please come out. Come out and just see our honorable senator, who is really a person that loves the community. Come on out and meet Les, who is really trying his best to win and to be a part of the council so he can make changes in his city. Come on out. Yolanda Hinton want to meet you.
That's
Some of you
right.
all I've never met. I want to meet you. I want to see you. I want to say hi. I want to give you a hug, a holy hug. And I'm laughing at some of the comments. And I want to meet you along with our team, our hosts, Miss LaWanda Tillett, Edward Everett, and Miss Tanya Rollins Shadley. Also, the entertainer Sean Cunningham, who's going to be speaking and showcasing art. Um, Also, Alan Ellis, who
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
him and Almani Ellis, brilliant. They're owners at Total Arts Theater, and we're looking forward to them. Just come on out. Come on, eat some pizza and some other goodies. Come on and hear these great speakers, and come on and just participate in our wild and out brilliance.
I
So,
think
go ahead, Mr.
I
E.
think before we go any further, I think you owe Miss Katrina Brown an apology.
What happened?
And the reason why I say that is, you need to give her an apology, Miss Katrina Brown. She said that because you was throwing shade on her tea.
No, I already apologized. Mr. E trying to stir. He trying to stir something up. I already apologize. All you all out there that your team's not doing that great, just keep hope alive. It's not over till it's over,
Then
honey.
what trophy did you give her?
I ain't saying it no more.
Was
We
it
already gave.
the dud trophy?
I asked Mr. E. I asked Mr. E. When we giving out Dud's trophies. He
Yeah,
said yeah.
that's right.
So I tell you what,
Miss
you
Crump
all.
is a Mr. Crump is an Eagle fan.
Well, the Eagles did okay.
You know,
Philadelphia Eagles is all on off the hook for right now, but we're gonna see it's not over, honey. We just into this thing. We just started getting into these games.
that's
So
right.
let's
That's
continue
right.
to just cheer for our teams and have a good time talking and reporting it. So look, we're gonna see you all on Wednesday. We're gonna talk to you a little bit more about what's under the hat, and we're gonna of course continue to push our community against bullying, a call to action now. You can go online, you can fill out the petition, just go on and click on it. You can go to our community against bullying, a call to action now page. Everything is up there. Registration is up there. If you want to be in the banner competition for your youth group, Please come on now.
That's right.
It's $150 first place, $100 second place, $75 third place. Come on, y'all. Come on. Who wouldn't look? I wish I do have a youth group, but they cannot enter in it. But
The young men
we
will
would
be in
love.
it though.
Yeah, there's another group, Young Men Achieving Success. That's Bayview Community Center will participate as well, and we have some other schools.
That's right.
Please let folk know about this rally. And
That's right.
you all, we're gonna see you on what you call. Don't forget the ladies' pie. Look, I'll look. We're taking pre-orders there, and we're gonna be coming back with you with more information on Hump Day, like Mr. E. So be blessed. Mr. E got the tea on how you can be a special guest sponsor intern.
Are you gonna have some samples?
I will. I think I will.
Yeah.
I think I will, but we'll see. I'm hoping to have some samples for you all.
I want to say congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys. What a wonderful job that y'all did on the week. What a wonderful job y'all did by beating, this great teams that's out there, the Super Bowl champions, the LA Rams on yesterday. Don't forget the next week we play against the Philadelphia Eagles, and then you got to be glued to your seat. It's going to be a barn burner. And don't forget to join us October the 15th at 11 a.m. Our Community Against Bullying, a call to action now at 1765 South Military Highway in the city of Chesapeake, Virginia. That's Our Community Against Bullying, a call to action now, October the 15th at 11 a.m. You don't want to miss it. I'll be there. Miss Hinton will be there, and a lot of others will be there.
Okay, yes, we'll see you there. Again, hello. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you back on Wednesday. Be blessed. Enjoy this beautiful day, and just keep hope alive. Oh, tonight, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Tonight, 6:00 p.m., we'll be on talking about Our Community Against Bullying, a call to action now, giving information to those on social media, all social media live platform. And we'll see you then. And Miles says, Shay. Katrina said, bring the bologna sandwich. What did he say? Oh, my God. Y'all just look, keep Mr. E on his toes. But anyway. Right. Come on out October 15th, and we'll see you there at 11 a.m. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
2 up, 2 down, VA.